Welcome back everyone to Skincare and Beauty with Perky Perkins, where I do a lot of unboxings, skincare and makeup tutorials, and I also do product reviews along the way. So today, as you guys can probably tell, I wanted to redo an older video of mine actually. One of my newest followers happened to go to an old video of mine from a few months back. So one of my first videos I had uploaded, how to achieve a glass-like skin with a matte foundation. And honestly, that actually inspired me to redo this. When she commented, about the video and the techniques, it honestly made me think. I'm like, actually, I've changed the technique a bit. I've improved on it, I hope. And I wanted to make sure to show you guys because it is great. This technique is something that I still do almost on a daily. If I'm wearing a matte foundation, you could look in my Instagram many a times. I'm doing this technique and I kind of post it in there because I'm always saying foundation mixed with, but look at that. So again, if you're someone like me that likes every so often that dewy, fresh look, but don't want to spend the extra money to get a dewy foundation, or if let's say you had purchased a matte foundation and you just want to kind of salvage it because it's too drying, this technique actually works great for that as well. That's actually how I originally got it started, because I had my Fenty foundation that I wanted it to work. Like, I wanted it to work for me so bad, and I had not used it for months, and finally I started mixing oils or serums or primer, and it worked, and it would look great, and it would wear beautifully all day. And as you can tell, it's that fresh, dewy look where many times when I do that, I don't need much highlighter, if anything, because I do have quite a bit of texture, so I like highlighter, I really do, but I try to limit it because it will show each and every crevice and texture, especially on my left side. Like whenever you see pictures of mine on my left, you can always see the texture right here. So yeah, just so you guys know, what I will be using today is my Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie, which is considered a demi matte, but this is actually a thick demi matte, which is definitely leans more on the matte side in my opinion. And you can use any matte or demi matte foundation. Typically, the thicker the foundation, in a way, the more the drops. So I will also use, for myself, I'll be using the Wonder Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminizing Oil. I have several different items which I will mix at times. This is just one of my rotations. Sometimes I'll mix a liquid primer like these guys right here. All you need is 1 to 2 drops. It depends on, again, how thick the formula of your foundation is, but max 2 drops. Before we get started, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit all on your notification bell. Also, please rate my video and comment below. Do you guys like these type of tutorials? Do you not like these type of tutorials? Again, I do want to expand my content, and I'm always looking for ideas and input from you guys. So make sure to say thumbs up, thumbs down. If you say thumbs down, I'd appreciate you tell me what can I improve. I always accept constructive criticism, But anyways, let's go. I'm getting started with the Good Molecules silicone-free priming moisturizer. I was fairly generous in the amount I applied. I wanted to make sure I put it throughout my face. Now I'm taking 3 pumps of the Pure 401 Love Your Selfie. I'm in LG6, and I mixed 2 drops of the Wonder Beauty Glow Ahead oil. I just did 2 drops. Then I'm using a concealer brush to apply it around my face. Next, I'm taking my Hank and Henry Nikki brush. You all know it's my favorite. And I'm just doing a tapping and blend motion to cover my face. I really do like this foundation. It's very, very full coverage. You can actually use it as a concealer as well. It's just a little bit on the thicker side. So that's partly why I actually always like using the illuminizing serums or oils. I did go back and apply just a little bit more of the foundation in areas which I wanted extra coverage. And then I took my Hank and Henry Midori sponge and started tapping everything out. You always want to make sure your base is nicely smooth as best as humanly possible. Now going with the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer in shade 120 Vanilla Light, and I'm being nicely generous on my under eyes, and I'm going to apply a little bit around my chin and on the bridge of my nose. I'm not doing brightening, I'm just making it complementary. And then I applied my Slay All Day setting spray, so it gives it a little bit more moisture. I've noticed doing this technique makes it so that my concealer is much smoother and it's less patchy, and I have had less issues with cakiness. And again, you guys, take your time with blending on your under eyes. This way you don't have any creasing issues. Now I'm taking my Pretty Vulgar, the Powder Room Matte About It. I just applied a little bit on the lid. Then I'm taking my Hank and Henry Francis brush, and I'm going to be setting everywhere which I had applied concealer. Then I'm switching over to my Hank and Henry Sandra brush, and this one I use it to do the rest of my face because I always prefer to set the rest of my face so that all my other products are applied nice and smooth. It just gives you an extra layer of protection so that your foundation wears well throughout the day. I'm back with my Slay All Day in Dreamsicle. Spray it out evenly. And then again with my beauty sponge, and I'm using the flat square part. I'm tapping it in, making sure there's no bubbles, no creasing, no nothing. I really like this sponge because of the nice sharp square edges. I can actually get on my under eye really good. Next, I'm using my It's Cosmetic, I forgot the name, but it's just a lip tint. It's meant so that it enhances your natural lip tone. Alright, you guys, so this is not the completed look. I just wanted to show you guys step by step how you can do your glass-like skin using a matte foundation. Right now is the holiday season. Many people like that nice, fresh, dewy look without needing loads of highlighter, especially when you're a little bit older or have a lot of texture, like on my left side right here. This area from an injury when I was younger, it's always going to have texture at all times. You could tell this little patch area. So again, I just wanted to show you guys how you can create a nice, dewy, glass-like skin base without needing a dewy or too glowy foundation. As you guys saw from the video, I took my Pure foundation. You can use any matte foundation or demi matte foundation, which this is considered a demi matte, but in my opinion it's definitely on the matte side. Or if you have a heavier, thicker foundation, you can definitely use this trick to thin it out. Once you get whatever foundation, matte or demi matte foundation of choice, you can get any oil, serum that you choose, or even or liquid primer that you're using. You only need 2 drops, sometimes even 1 if it's on the thinner side. The thicker the foundation, the more you need, but the most you should ever need is really 2 drops. And again, doing this step gives you a nice, beautiful, glowy base, and you don't have to apply so much highlighter if you don't wish to do that. I mean, overall my base looks perfectly good, minus the stubborn pimple, which I did the big no-no and picked it. Anyways, foundation lasts longer throughout the day without creasing or cracking or anything. It also, it helps with pore filling quite a bit more, because yes, we apply primer for the most part. Most people apply primer prior to foundation, but this is an added little filler basically, which is, for the most part, most of these are pore filling without clogging your pores, which is awesome. And so it makes it for a much smoother base. Look at that. Again, this side, it's always gonna look like this just because of an accident when I was quite a bit younger. But anyways, so I hope you guys enjoy this little tutorial. Again, it's only meant to show how to do the base. That's why I decided I'll apply the lip tint, which just literally gives some flush of color. But anyways, thank you guys so very much. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure to rate my video, thumbs up, thumbs down, because lately I'm getting quite a bit of thumbs down. Well, not a lot, I got a few, but maybe whomever thumbs down, please leave a comment and let me know what you don't like about my video. I am trying to improve my content in my channel, so I do not mind constructive criticism. Anyways, thank you guys and have a lovely day.